Oh, thank goodness, that was the last one. So now we can do Terriermon's exclusive scoop. So Terriermon, who is our favorite Digimon, well, my favorite Digimon, one of my favorite Digimon. Um, we're gonna see him in Kurumi's detective agency. I want Digimon to be better friends with humans. That's why I need a secret human scoop. We'll get the Master Disc and Master Guard. Ah, you must be the detective in charge. When the interdimensional wall broke down, I was sent from the digital world to this one. Right now, there are Digimon in this world that are afraid, don't know where they are, and think of humans as their enemies. I would rather not see humans as my enemy. I'd still like to think there is a way that humans and Digimon can coexist peacefully. Peacefully, yeah. But I didn't know what to do, so that's when I heard about you guys and how you have solved many problems for Digimon. So, I would like to examine you in detail. Please, show me all the good that humanity has to offer. I suppose I've got no choice. Okay, examine me in detail. Yeah, just an okay. Really? Hooray! Thank you so much! Hiro, sorry to interrupt, but I know it's sudden, but there's another case I'd like you to take. It seems someone has run out of a bill at the restaurant in Shibuya. The restaurant staff is asking for help in tracking down the perpetrator. It's been a while since we've had a case fit for a detective. Please handle this one as well. Well, let's see, cafe waitress. Ah, you're the detective, aren't you? Please, right this way. I sent in the request. I work in the cafe. Please, I need your help tracking down and arresting this criminal who ran out without paying. Earlier today at around 2 p.m., a diner took up and left without paying for their meal. I was here in the cafe with my husband. As usual, I was dealing with the customers and my husband was cooking. Then, I think it was at about 5 minutes to 2, I went out the back door to go on my phone, and phone my friend, and I left my husband in charge of the cafe. While I was on the phone, I heard a voice cry from inside the cafe. It's a dine and dash! So I immediately hung up and went back into the cafe. But when I got inside, my husband wasn't there. He had run out of the cafe after the criminal. Before I went out for the phone call, there had been more than 20 customers in the cafe, but when I heard the shout, I came back in for 4 of our customers had gone. As I thought, my husband had gone after the criminal. I entrusted the cafe to a regular I knew and went out looking for the missing customer. Wow, were you able to find the 4 missing customers in such a short amount of time? Honestly, I just got lucky. The dine and dash occurred about 5 minutes after I went out the back to make the phone call. These customers must have left during that time. I'm good with faces. It's sort of a talent of mine. They even admit that they were all in the cafe. So I think to each of them I talked to each of them and listened to their stories, but I can't work out who it was. I'm sure one of them must be the criminal, but so please go and ask each of them and catch the criminal. Surely the only one who is lying would be the criminal. Only 3 have no reason to lie. Please, investigate the crime. Guess we'll try. Okay, so we have 4 people here that we are surrounded by. One of them did not pay for their amazing meal, which is bad. They should know better. They should know better to, not pay for their meal. Yeah. Huzzah! There's still one after the final boss, though. I remember playing this one on the PS4. Have you thought of playing as the female character in another walkthrough? Not really sure, to be honest. I haven't really thought about it. So far, since I'm focused on Digimon and Labyrinth Galleria currently, I haven't really thought about what other game I'm probably going to make a model for next. So, It's more of like when it happens, it happens. You know, I want it to be a surprise. I want you guys to like be awestruck by it. You know, so I don't know when it's gonna happen, but it will someday. Who knows? Right, use your big detective brain on this case. You're right. We must big brain this. All right, so Nishio. There was another person named Yotsuya who left about the same time as I did. No one behind the till, so I didn't know where to leave my money. But she left it by the register, so I did too. Then I followed her out of the cafe. I also heard someone shout about the dine and dash, but I don't know who. It sounded like a man's voice, one man shouting once. Ichihara. I was the one who yelled out, "It's a dine and dash." The cafe owner man who heard me went running after the criminal. I was curious after the dine and dash, so after that I went straight up to the counter, placed the money there, and then left. I could only see the criminal from behind. It was a woman. I tried to run after her too, but I lost sight of both the waiter and the criminal. That's weird. Senpai. Nishino is not the criminal. She's a beautiful woman. I fell in love with her as soon as I saw her. Wait, I'm sorry. I fell in love with her as soon as I first saw her, and I spent my entire lunch eating cheap spicy curry and staring at her. But after someone shouted out, "It's a dine and dash," Nishino left the cafe. The criminal obviously ran out of the cafe before the shout. The dine and dash happened at 2 p.m. exactly. Right at that time, I had almost finished and had got up to go to the restroom. I returned and heard "It's a dine and dash," and there was commotion in the cafe. It had nothing to do with me, so I put my money down and left. Yeah, the shouting voice was definitely the waiter. Waiter? Wait, but he's not a waiter. They don't have a waiter. Okay. So, one person heard the shout. She left her money on the counter. The person who did the shouting left money on the counter before leaving to pursue the person, right? And then this other guy says that he saw the other woman basically not do anything. So he actually was visually looking at her. She couldn't have done it. And that lady went to the bathroom, left her money, and then stopped after she heard it's a dine and dash. So the only person that could have done it is the person that shouted it, right? Because nobody saw him put his money on the counter. Then again, we can't really account for the first or second one. If a woman ran away, it wasn't either of the two women that we have here. So, because they both heard "It's a dine and dash." So who... Is it this guy? The guy who did the shouting, right? Because the owner left and ran after the person. One liar and 3 truth tellers. Yeah. So he has to be the liar. Huh. It can't be the guy that was watching it and watching the girl. Future! Hey, how's it going? Thanks for the bang, buddy. Here, let me give you a shout out very quick. Let's see. Yo, how's it going? Ha, Lab at the Galleria, that's right. That's what we were playing.
By demon armor that is invulnerable to any attack.
Infested tank. Wait, tanks get infested? Wait a minute. What?
That makes no sense.
Right.
And how was Dante and Lucia able to kill it?
Right?
Demonic BS.
Demonic armor.
Yo, like...
Well, maybe because they have demon bullets.
Is there continuity in this game?
Think about it. Demon bullets can get through demon armor. Demon armor cannot be penetrated by anything other than its other counterparts, right? So maybe demon metal is the only thing that can actually penetrate demon metal. That means demon bullets did the trick. Yeah. Or demon swords. Yeah. Some of them also mention names, right? Yeah, they mention names, but like, let's see. Future says, "Thank you so much for the shout out." You're welcome, buddy. You're welcome, my buddy. I really need to update this model. I need to give his open shirt some new things. A little bit of a touch up. You know what I mean? Hold on. I need to... Okay, we're good. Alright, so she heard it's a dine and dash, but she was paying her thing, right? He shouted it out, visually seeing who it was, and says it was a woman. He was looking at her, she went to the bathroom, paid her tab, and her dine, like, so it has to be this guy. Ichihara, it has to be this guy. Well, now I'm a bit confused. It's hard for me to follow. But whenever you don't understand something, you just need to hear it several times and make a note of it, I guess. We need to find the two people whose stories don't match. Okay, so Nishino is not the criminal. She's a beautiful woman. Okay, so this guy was just basically like... The criminal ran out of the cafe before the shout? So, 2 p.m. exactly. Right at the time I had almost finished and had got up to go to the restroom. I returned and heard it's a dine and dash, and there was commotion in the cafe. It had nothing to do with me, so I put my money down and left. Yeah, the shouting voice was definitely the waiter. But it couldn't have been a waiter, because if he was the one that shouted... So was it you? Is it Yotsuya? Because like her story doesn't add up. At least it feels like it doesn't add up. Like I'm getting this like this feeling that it's either it's either this one or the other one, because her story doesn't add up. I'm trying to figure it out. Okay, so the guy who shouted claims it was a woman that ran out. The girl in the bathroom said she was in the bathroom, heard that it was someone that shouted dine and dash. So it can't be the girl because she was in the bathroom. But it can't be the guy, but the guy could be lying, because if she says a waiter shouted it, but there's only 2 people at that place, right? So the lady went out to the front to take a phone call. Her husband was left in charge, so there's no one else but the husband. He's not a waiter, he's the chef. Or is he both? Damn it, okay. So if we think about this... I still think it has to be the guy that shouted it, right? Because like if he's the one that shouted it, he's the only one that I could think that could actually like... Huh. Maybe the girl went... I mean, her going to the bathroom, but the time doesn't match up. Because what she says contradicts what that guy is saying. It has to be the guy then, right? What do you guys think? Looking at my Switch data on this says I cleared it. The wifey had to trust a loyal customer to watch the register during the commotion. So no waiters. Right. So there were no waiters. Which can only mean that she's lying. Right? She's got to be lying. Because there's no way that she's... Huh. The way I see it is she has to be lying. She has to be the liar. Oh my goodness. I'm a little confused. Oh, hold on guys. I'll be right back. I just gotta knock on my door. Alright, I'm back. I was just handed my dinner. Alright, we are back. We are back. Let's see. Now, okay, so yeah, her statement doesn't hold it doesn't hold much truth to it, because if it was 5 minutes to 2, she says she heard it around 2. So what else could it be? Let's see. No, it has to be her. Yeah, it has to be her. There's no way. No matter how much I think about this, her story doesn't add up. Like, her story can't add up. Like, it's just... Yeah, it doesn't make sense. So she has to be the liar. Because if he actually went to chase after them, but he couldn't find them afterwards, I mean... He did say he paid. You know what? We're just gonna go for it. I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna take a guess at this point, because like the only person whose story doesn't add up is her. Even if she had a guy watching him, it doesn't really like. I mean, this guy could be basically. Well, no, because if he's telling the truth, there's 3 people that tell the truth, right? So if he's telling the truth, then he saw her there. He definitely saw her there. Three people tell the truth, 1 is the liar. Let's see, Wright says, get her name so you pick the right person when you talk to wifey. Okay. What is her name again? Yotsuya. Her name is Yotsuya. This guy's name is Ichihara. But why would he lie? Sanpei. I called him Senpai for some reason. They just switched over the A&E. The criminal obviously ran out of the cafe before the shout. Who left before the shout? So it has to be Yotsuya. Right? I mean, it only makes sense that it's her. I mean, I feel like it's her. It should be her. Huh. Hold on. I need to put my food over here very quick. I'm gonna eat this right after the stream. Let's see. Okay, you know what? Yeah, we're gonna go with it, guys. We're gonna say it is. Wait, what? Reviri says objection. No, there's no objection here. There's only one liar, unless there's two liars. It's gotta be you. Then again, if it's you, I'm gonna feel really bad about choosing her. Yotsuya. Alright, let's talk to her. How's it going? Do you know who the criminal is? Yes, I do. Really? Please, tell me who it is. Criminal is who? Yotsuya. Well, Hiro, that's odd because I think I have a hunch about who it might be. I think the criminal is Ichihara. It is Ichihara! No way! Really, Terriermon? Really? Let's see. Reviri says I'm gonna restart in a new game as a male character this time. Alright. No freaking way! It was Ichihara the whole time. Huh? Why me? What? I never did any such thing. If you think I'm the criminal, let's hear your explanation. Well, let's see. Out of the 4 customers, 2 of their stories most definitely didn't match. Isn't that right, Hiro? Let's see, was the waitress really on the phone? Was the man who shouted the waiter or Ichihara? Is Senpai's love for Nishio real? This one. Yes, well done! Just what I expect from you, Hiro. Among the 4 people, there is conflicting testimony who actually shouted it's a dine and dash. Was it the waiter or Ichihara? In that case, you would know your husband's voice well as you hear him all the time, right? I'm sorry, I just heard a loud voice cry out suddenly. I can't remember if it was my husband or not. Oh, I see. In any case, isn't it strange that Ichihara said he was the one who shouted out, whereas Yotsuya claimed it was the waiter? So that must mean one of them is lying, which means one of them is probably the criminal, right? Wait, but then why are you accusing me, not that Yotsuya woman? Yeah, see, I'm confused here, Yamon. Well, that's... Hiro, do you know? Nishiro and Senpai's testimonies must be correct. Nishiro and Senpai must be in love, or no, Terriermon, don't let me stop you. No, yeah, it's these 2. Yes, that's right, Hiro. You're really something. So basically, we should trust in Nishio and Senpai's testimonies, right? Yes, according to Nishio, there was only one shout, so it can't have been both Ichihara and the waiter. According to Senpai, Nishio left the cafe right after the dine and dash happened, and Nishio and Yotsuya left the cafe at almost the same time. So essentially, there is no one who can back up Ichihara's story. Yotsuya's alibi is backed up by Nishio and Senpai, or Sanpei, and they're not the criminals, so we can believe them. That means Yotsuya can't be the criminal. The criminal said the opposite of what Yotsuya said. Yotsuya told us the waiter shouted, but the one who said he himself shouted out was... The criminal is Ichihara, yeah. Don't talk such nonsense. I was definitely the one who shouted out. I called out to the other customers in the shop to warn them about what this stupid jerk was doing. I already told you I ran out after the criminal. Why are you blaming me? You should be thanking me. Sweaty guy, huh? Oh dear. I'm sorry. I couldn't catch the criminal. The criminal is here. Is this the guy? You! You're the one who dined and dashed. Mr. Policeman, this guy here is the one who ran out on the check. This young boy ran out on the check in your restaurant? Right then. He's coming down to the station with me. Case closed. Wow, Hiro, you really are as good as they say. Honestly, I literally almost sent the poor woman out to, I literally almost sent someone else to the doom. See, we knew it was one of the two. It was a 50-50 shot, but obviously I chose the wrong one at this point. I'm not a good detective. I'm really not a good detective when it comes to these things. Heck, even when I'm watching, like, detective shows, I always end up choosing the wrong person. And it always ends up being, like, the other person. And I'm always like, what? What? How? How? Like, I get surprised. Let's see. Wright says I'm gonna dine and dash out of this stream out of embarrassment. No, no, Wright. No, don't go. I chose the wrong person. Let's see. Wright says, did we not hear Ushio's testimony enough? I don't think I did. I only read it twice. I am so mad at myself. Darn. But again, Ushio said that a woman ran out too, right? No, that was the other guy. The guy said that, so it couldn't have been a woman. But that's what that's what had me doubting, was the fact that, like, we saw this girl. She said she went to the restroom, then she heard it, and then she ran out, which doesn't match with the time. But it was like 2 to 5 after 5 before 2, right? Huh. You know what? I messed up. Right, back to the office. I'm sure Kyoko will want to congratulate you on a job well done. Yeah, let's go do that. You there, hold it for a second. You're the one who tracked this criminal down. Wow, that's amazing. Quite the feat indeed. Thank you for your help in catching this Dine and Dasher. Yeah, or whatever. I'm done with this. Huh? Hee hee, you're such a bunch of chumps. Huh? What is this? Great job working that out. Unfortunately, it doesn't matter. Don't you get it yet? Oh no! How about now? I'm not really a cop! Why? Oh, you should see your faces. We are members of the much talked about Shibuya Delight gang. Members of Delight love the thrill of getting away with crimes again and again, and we're impossible to catch. But that's... You mean you actually enjoy running out on checks at restaurants? Doing bad stuff and deceiving everyone? Tip of the iceberg, idiot. Do you really think they'd be enough to satisfy us? You've embarrassed us, and you're gonna pay for that. We will have our revenge. First, I'm gonna spread a rumor around that you couldn't catch the guy who did the dine and dash. Best detective around? I don't think so. But such a roundabout kind of revenge won't be enough for us. Catch me if you can. If you can't, we're gonna keep doing bad stuff. Oh no. Eh? They got away! Where do you think those guys are going? I heard something. A gang of thugs who always cause trouble around this neighborhood. Hang out at the Shibuya subway station. But don't even think about going after them. It's too dangerous. Those guys are criminals, so we should leave this to the police. Here's your fee. Please, don't be shy. You did a great job tracking down the criminal. I feel like we don't deserve this. I'm a little worried about what that guy said before about revenge. I know what it is. Revenge is when someone does something bad to you, so you do something bad back to them in return, right? Why would he say such a thing, though? It wasn't our fault he got arrested. It was his own fault for doing all those bad things. Nothing good ever comes from getting back at someone. Anyway, sorry, should we go after those guys? Okay, let's do it. We're off to the Shibuya subway station. Those guys are trying to use Digimon for evil purposes. They're probably abusing them all the time. We never use Digimon for we never use humans for anything. I never want to have that kind of relationship with a human. It's like Terriermon says, pet Terriermon on the head. Let's get over there and show these guys. Thanks, Hiro. I've calmed down a bit. The head pats of will always work. I wonder if those guys are in there. Let's go. Alright. High security, and then we're gonna go after those guys. Troll me more. Let's see. We didn't make enough connections between testimonies. Yeah, that's true. Oh, yeah, the twist. It was a trap. Pets Terriermon. Like I have my head pats. Alright, let's go find who these guys are. They shouldn't be that far off. If they're over by the train station, we know exactly where they're gonna be. At least I think we do. Hey, look, Terriermon's following us. Yes. I finally have a little Terriermon back. I'm happy with that. See, where are you? Hey, you're not over here. Lucky for us, we don't have to deal with all the Digimon here. This good security grade stuff is amazing. The highest of securities. The securities of the highest. Here? Upstairs. I'm pretty sure, yeah, this doesn't really lead to anyone. This was like to a treasure chest we found before. Oh, jeez, I'm hungry. I think after this one, the stream, just so I can enjoy my dinner. Are they over here? No. Which means they're over there. Ah, we found them. Let's go get them! Well done, you managed to find us. To be honest, you guys just came here to be defeated by us. But, well done anyway. You guys use Digimon, don't you? Well, we happen to be hackers too, so let's go. We are the better Digimon Masters, as you will see. Here, I brought this along with me. Use it to fight this idiot. What? No! Not Grand Locomon! How dare you use him against us? This a Digimon I found around here recently. After we had a little chat or two with him, he became a nice, obedient little slave. The pride of Delight has been insulted. Avenge me, little Digimon. Put the hurt on them. They treat him badly, though. That's bad. Alright, so we need virus-type Digimon. Oh, my stomach just rumbled. Damn, he's paralyzed. Oh wow, really? Really? I could have probably used Beelzemon's, like, attack and we would have won a lot quicker. Is this PC? I have Switch and PS4. Yeah, this is PC. This right here is our, we're playing on PC. Remember, if I'm ever using, like, my model, it's always PC. Or if I'm using, like, the PNG. Let's see, Wright says, I think they'll regret their comments in a short bit about being the superior Digimon Masters. Yeah, we kind of showed them. We showed them. We showed them what for, yeah. Take that. Although I did not want to hurt a Grand Lokomon. No! He's falling into nothingness. Oh, Grand Lokomon. Ah, but please don't kill me. What? But that doesn't make any sense. How could that Digimon be defeated so easily? Never. I'll never forgive you. Digimon are not tools for you to use. We were flung into this world. We don't know. Well, we were flung into this world we don't know. Every day we struggle with terror and fear. There are Digimon being terrorized by humans, but there are also Digimon who believe there can be friendship between humans and Digimon. That Grand Lokomon probably thought that. Humans are... Terriermon, that's enough. Not all humans are like that. I'm your friend, Terriermon. Huh? Hiro? That's true. You're not like that, Hiro. You help any human who is in trouble, and even Digimon like me as well. We haven't spent much time together, but even so, I know. You are kind and warm-hearted, Hiro. Ah, thanks, Terriermon. Like Hiro said, give yourselves up to the police, reflect on what you've done, and set it right. Even people like you can turn things around. So I'm going to try to trust in you. Yes, I will leave immediately. Well, I guess this has turned out well then, wouldn't you say? You know it, Terriermon, good buddy, good pal. Well, Hiro, I think that about does it for my case. You know, the reason I picked you wasn't just because you are a capable detective. I wanted to make friends with humans, but I myself was afraid of them. So I asked you guys because you have a good reputation among Digimon. Humans like those guys and I will never understand each other. Some part of me will always be afraid and never want to be around them. But when I see you, I understand. Whether it's a Digimon or a human, you have a way of looking at someone and gaining their trust. So, I would like to be able to look people in the face and be honest. Like you. I'd like to be able to make friends without being afraid. More than that, I want to go out and tell the Digimon of the world that there are humans like you that they don't need to be afraid. And finally, I would like to ask you something, Hiro. My hand may be small, but pinky promise. Promise me, however hard it may be, you will never give up. You will create friendships between Digimon and humans, and do your very best. It's a promise. Yeah. Well, anyway, it was really awesome how you dealt with that case, Hiro. Thanks. Okay, I'm off. See you later. Follow me if you want to catch up on my content and keep it, just keep tabs on me and see how we're doing. If you see this on YouTube, go ahead and leave a subscribe if you want to see more stuff. And if you like the video that you're seeing, leave a like. Until then, have a good morning, have a good night, and I will see you guys in the next stream. Bye!